Okay, I'm down at my thinking spot. When my daughter was little, her and I were together almost all the time. The times we weren't is when I had to leave and go to work. And she really didn't like me to go to work because we couldn't have that time together. We went down to the bank one time to get money, and I pulled a credit card out. I get money, and she goes, "Oh, you get money?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get some magic money here." Magic money, and she liked that term, magic money. And we drove off from there, and a couple minutes later, she says, "Hey," she says, "why do you work anyway?" I said, "Well, I work to get money so we can eat and have a place to live." And she says, "Why don't you just go to Magic Money all the time? Then you don't have to work at all, and we could always be together." Well, when I started getting Social Security, to me, that was magic money. When I got my first Social Security check, it really turned to magic money because I went, "Oh my God, they're really going to pay me every month to do nothing. This is pretty darn neat, you know." And every time the check comes in the door, it's kind of, "Oh my God, is that neat? Is that ever neat?" You know. And I don't jade easy. I'm the one that always said, you get so used to something that it's not important anymore. Every time that check came was one of those things of, "Well, look at that. Oh man, it's here again." Well, it's not 100% foolproof. I went down here a couple months ago, and I take a look, and there's no deposit. No deposit. Oh my God. My worst nightmare. They stopped it. I had no idea what happened. But to anybody that's living month to month, it's really something to take into consideration. Or had I had expenses or medicines or extensions or something where that was required, it could have been quite catastrophic. When you come to the Philippines, if you're going to be here over 6 months, you're supposed to register with Social Security and tell them where you're at. Give them your address. I knew that, and I did that. When you do that, it even changes your pay date. Because people overseas get paid, I believe everyone gets paid near the first of the month. It's actually the second or third you get your pay. But it changed my pay date from the end of the month to the first. That wasn't the problem though, because that had happened sometime prior. As a matter of fact, I'd even received a letter over here, "Oh, we got your change of address." I got another letter that said, "These are your benefits, and this is what you're supposed to be getting," and explain about the cost of living increase that didn't come. And anyway, I got the letter, and a month later my check didn't get deposited. But holy mackerel, I did everything right. Well, I got hold of Social Security here, and they were very, very nice. I said, "Oh, sometimes you just got to let them know that you're still alive, you know." Basically. That wasn't exactly said like that, but that's pretty much what it amounted to. And I was told, well, probably about 10 days or so, you'll wind up getting that deposit back in your account. The truth of the matter is, it only took about 3 days and the money was in the account. But the fact of the matter is, it's not 100% foolproof that that check will be there, even when you do things 100% right. And I thought I should mention that. I thought I should bring it up. Especially the part about if you're out of the country for 6 months, they want to know where you're at. You don't have to use your address here. You have to give them this address here. But you can use an address in the United States. Now, here's another strange thing about that, though, is because I never have received anything to my address in the United States, but I have received mail over here. Even when I told them that this is very unreliable mail over here, because I have had many letters that never got delivered, that still things are sent here and not to the U.S. address like I requested. But this is to draw your attention. The Social Security office here is really, really good, very, very friendly. They took care of the problem so rapidly I couldn't believe it. It was actually, I called one day, the next day they come up and they contacted me and said everything is okay, it'll be deposited in 10 days, and it was done way before that. So just that word out there of everybody, don't wait to that, don't let that be your only source and wait to the last minute, because it could cause you problems. And I guess that's all. I guess that's all. Let me think. Nope, nothing else. I want to overemphasize how good the office was here, though. That's just unbelievable. They responded back. I sent an email. Within an hour, I had an email back. I was asked some details. I sent some details that afternoon. I got another email back. Then I said, well, do I need to come down? No, you don't need to do that. We can take care of it here. And they did. They took care of everything right there. And no big deal. No big deal. When I'm talking about registering over here and everything, I don't give anybody legal advice. That's not what it is. Look it up yourself and you'll see. If you're out of the country more than 6 months, you're supposed to do that. And they do a proof of life. And I was told by the Social Security office it would be very wise for me to contact them about once a month and say, hey, I'm still kicking, what's my status, and how's life? Hello, how are you? So that's to keep in mind too. I know next year I'll call up, and I won't call up, I'll send an email and say, hey, I'm alive and well. Now there is an online service, and I look at everything, I'm already closed up, and I remember there is an online service with Social Security. It stopped working when I come over here, and I don't know why, but it stopped working. Then when I tried to sign up again, I couldn't prove who I was because I was out of the country. So I'm not sure, and now I understand I can go to Social Security office here and get re-signed up. But it's something, again, for you to keep in mind. Just because I did it in the United States doesn't mean it would work over here. And it kind of surprised me. I still don't understand why that is, but I can't even sign up. I can't prove who I am because my address isn't the same, and they see it coming from Philippines. So that's something for you to keep in mind too. Hey everybody, have a nice day, and I hope you learned something.